Have you ever wondered if buying just one ETF today could quietly build serious wealth over the next 3 decades? What if the biggest advantage wasn't finding the next Nvidia or Tesla, but simply refusing to sell? Stick around until the end because I'll reveal the one overlooked factor that could make a 30-year SCHD investment far more powerful than most investors realize, and it's something many people completely ignore. Before we dive in, if you enjoy straightforward investing content without the hype, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on notifications. It really helps the channel and ensures you don't miss future videos. Let's get started. When people think about investing for 30 years, they often imagine chasing the highest returns possible. Growth stocks usually dominate the conversation. But investing isn't only about maximizing returns on paper. It's about actually staying invested long enough to experience those returns. That's where SCHD enters the conversation. SCHD, the Schwab U.S. Dividend Equity ETF, focuses on high-quality American companies with strong financial health, sustainable dividends, and consistent cash flow. Rather than simply selecting companies with the highest dividend yields, SCHD uses screening criteria that emphasize quality and durability. Now let's imagine 2 investors. Investor number 1 constantly jumps between hot stocks, trendy sectors, and whatever happens to be popular on social media. Investor number 2 buys SCHD, continues investing every month, reinvests every dividend, and ignores short-term market noise for 30 years. Who has the better chance of succeeding? Ironically, it may not be the investor who spends the most time researching stocks. One of the greatest strengths of SCHD isn't just its holdings. It's the simplicity of the strategy. Over 30 years, simplicity can become a tremendous competitive advantage. Every year the market experiences corrections, bear markets, recessions, political uncertainty, and unexpected global events. Investors who constantly react often buy high, sell low, and interrupt the compounding process. SCHD encourages a different mindset. Instead of asking, "What should I buy this month?" you begin asking, "How many more shares can I accumulate?" That shift in thinking changes everything. Here's something many investors underestimate. The first decade of investing often feels slow. You contribute money. You receive dividends. Your portfolio grows gradually. Some people become discouraged because they expected life-changing results after only 5 years. But compounding doesn't work in a straight line. It behaves more like rolling a snowball down a mountain. The beginning looks unimpressive. The ending looks incredible. If dividends are continually reinvested, every quarterly payment purchases additional shares. Those additional shares generate their own dividends. Those dividends purchase even more shares. Eventually, your portfolio begins creating income from investments you originally bought years, even decades, earlier. This is where time becomes your greatest asset. If you're finding value so far, leave a comment below and let me know how long you've been investing, or if you're just getting started today. Also, don't forget to hit the like button because it helps more investors discover educational content like this. Now let's discuss something that's often overlooked. Many investors focus entirely on annual returns. But over 30 years, consistency may matter more than chasing the absolute highest performance. Imagine 2 portfolios. One earns spectacular returns for a few years but experiences massive volatility that causes the investor to panic and sell. The other grows steadily with growing dividend income and slightly lower volatility. Which investor actually reaches retirement with more wealth? The answer often depends less on mathematics and more on human behavior. The biggest risk to most portfolios isn't the market. It's the investor. SCHD's portfolio construction may help reduce emotional investing because it's built around established companies with profitable businesses, healthy balance sheets, and histories of rewarding shareholders. That doesn't mean SCHD is risk-free. Far from it. Dividend-paying companies can decline. The ETF can lose value during market crashes. Dividends are never guaranteed. And future returns will certainly differ from the past. However, owning dozens of quality companies through one ETF reduces the risk of relying on the success of just one business. That's an important difference. Now let's talk about inflation. 30 years is a very long time. A dollar today won't have the same purchasing power 3 decades from now. One reason dividend growth investing attracts long-term investors is that many quality companies gradually increase their dividend payments over time. If the businesses continue growing profits, shareholders may benefit from increasing dividend income rather than receiving a fixed payment that loses purchasing power. In other words, your portfolio has the potential to become more productive over time instead of remaining stagnant. Here's another interesting perspective. Most investors measure success by portfolio value. But after 30 years, many retirees care less about the account balance and more about the income the portfolio generates. Imagine opening your brokerage account and seeing dividends arriving every quarter without selling shares. That psychological difference can be enormous. Instead of wondering when to liquidate investments, many long-term dividend investors focus on allowing their portfolio to generate ongoing cash flow. Of course, everyone's retirement strategy is different, but that's one reason dividend-focused investing continues attracting long-term investors. Now here's the reveal I mentioned earlier. The biggest advantage of holding SCHD for 30 years may not actually be the dividend yield. It may not even be the total return. The real advantage is developing the discipline to stay invested. An investment strategy only works if you stick with it. Buying and holding quality assets through multiple recessions, recoveries, market crashes, and bull markets requires patience that many investors underestimate. Time rewards discipline. Discipline allows compounding to work. And compounding creates opportunities that short-term trading rarely delivers. That doesn't mean SCHD should be your only investment. Many investors combine dividend ETFs with broader market ETFs or growth-focused funds to build a diversified portfolio that matches their own financial goals and risk tolerance. The important lesson isn't that SCHD is perfect. It's that consistency often beats complexity. As we wrap up, ask yourself one simple question. 30 years from now, would you rather have spent decades chasing every investing trend, or quietly building ownership in high-quality businesses while letting compounding do the heavy lifting? The answer to that question may shape your financial future more than finding the next hot stock. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe for more evidence-based investing content, give this video a thumbs up if you learned something new, and share it with a friend who's just starting their investing journey. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Are you planning to hold SCHD for the long term, or do you prefer a different ETF? Let's discuss it below. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. It should not be considered financial, legal, tax, or professional investment advice. Always do your own research and consult a qualified professional before making any investment decisions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.